All right, everybody, we're back. Let's dive in to see what we're checking out today. I don't know. Again, was not told what we're watching. So everything that I'm about to see is you seen me see it for the first time. So let's do it.
الله يشافيك. بخر راسك كذا. اسحبي راسك كذا. اسحبي ورا كمان ورا. هنا. قاعد تروح ورا. تحركي شوي نشوف. لا خليك تحركي ورا شوي.
I am absolutely terrified of those videos. I hate them so much. The ones that are animals with human heads or human faces. Listen, man, there's some of these that freak me out to the point where I believe it. I'm just a man here, you know. Those always freak me out. I've seen a bunch of them and they always freak me out. I don't know why, but they do. I don't even know what animal that is, but it freaked me out. I believe it. I'm all in. I'm invested. All right, next one. This one just looks so stupid, but let's go.
So now you're telling me that it has been approved in Japan, the ability to mix animal and human DNA, therefore splicing it and creating animal-human hybrids that are allowed to come to term. Now I'm going to let you marinate that for just a second. Are you good? Are we ready to cook this chicken? Now, the reason behind it is it's supposed to potentially help with human organ donors and transplants. Therefore, if you needed a heart, a liver, a lung, a kidney, you would have access to that quicker, because if you know anything about that, it is a very lengthy process and a very challenging one for those who need organs. But there are some huge red flags and a lot of skepticism attached to it because they're not entirely sure what the human cells will potentially do to the animal brain. And then there's also the whole thing of religion. I swear every day I wake up, I'm like, what sci-fi movie did I just get a starring role on? What timeline did we just jump on? What universe are we currently residing in? So what do you think? Is this a good idea? Is this a bad idea? Let me know, put it in the comments. And obviously this is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only, but we need to talk about this.
All right, clearly those two were AI, but here's the thing. There's something, I don't know if it's like from whenever I first seen the movie adaptation of Island of Dr. Moreau, the one with Marlon Brando, I think that was the guy in it. Ever since I seen that movie when I was a kid, it freaks me out because I'm telling you, man, like I know they've been experimenting on stuff like that. And clearly we know there's certain things that can't sustain life that would just not happen, right? You know what I mean? But if they find a way to be able to genetically bypass that one thing that separates it from being able to happen, because if they do any type of like CRISPR, I think is what it's called, where you can kind of like cut out certain things and strands of DNA, I think that's what it's called. Regardless, if they can bypass that one little thing or whatever that thing is that makes it so that it automatically just goes away, dies, doesn't even start to form, anything like that, that's when it gets scary. And I think they've been messing with it for a long time, and I legit think it's possible. I think that we can have like a goddamn raccoon walking around with a human face. Like I'm in on this one. I am in.
A pig gave birth to a strange creature with humanoid features, and when her owner discovered this, he immediately called the police. Joaquim, the pig's owner, was in shock. Pipa, the pig who had always lived peacefully on the farm, had given birth to a bizarre offspring that looked like a hybrid between a human and a pig. Upon seeing the terrifying creature for the first time, Joaquim became restless, trying to understand what could have caused such a thing. The more he investigated, the clearer it became that something sinister was behind this event. The truth surrounding the birth was so disturbing that as soon as Joaquim understood what was happening, he decided to contact the authorities right away. The mystery gripped the area, with everyone eagerly waiting for answers as to the cause of such a bizarre birth. To find out what Joaquim discovered and what happens next, Comment, secret, and follow to stay updated on the next part of the story.
I'm telling you, man, listen, I think that little pig thing was just like a messed up face that just so happened to have like human features, but I want to say that there's a lot of similarities between pig DNA and human DNA. Certain jobs that you can have as being a pig, but I think that, yeah, like I think that that's a possibility. Listen, I know everything I say sounds insane. We get it. I know, but I know you think I'm playing up to it. The only reason this channel even started was because these are things that I think about on a regular basis. And it's funny because I don't even know what I'm getting sent. My brother sends them to me, so he knows me and he knows the things that freak me out. And so everything that I see is my initial first reaction to it. And he knows that I hate, but I love animals that have human faces and stuff like that. Like those weird chimera hybrid things. They freak me out. They always have. Ugh. All right, another one. Oh, this is something different. Aliens.
Check out this video of these aliens walking up by this barn. Tell me, do y'all think this is real? Is this fake? Is it AI? You know, that's kind of disturbing that we have to really ask ourselves these days, you know, what video is AI and which video is not AI. But besides it being AI or not AI, do you believe in aliens? Let me know down in the comment section. Do you think that here shortly we will be visited by aliens and the whole world will really know point blank, do they exist or do they not exist? Thank y'all for watching. Hope you have a great day.
Those aliens, see, that's, again, I've always heard, you know, we've all always heard the little green men kind of thing. Dude, I feel uncomfortable around people that are 6 feet tall. I feel uncomfortable about it. And I swear to God, if aliens are like that tall, like it's gonna freak me out. And it's gonna bother me, even if they're nice. It's gonna upset me. You guys know that I have a fear of things that are larger than life. I don't like it. That was freaky. Even if it was AI, it still freaked me out. But I'm telling you, man, there's so many holes in things. Like the video, the one video that came out in the 90s of the alien that was getting interviewed and it like chokes to death or whatever. I always said that was real, and they came out and said it was a hoax and all this stuff. I was like, but there's something about the way that it moves that it looks too real. I still believe that one is real. I think that's more real than the alien autopsy. So these are things that have been going on in my life since childhood that I have been like attached myself to, where it's like, I'm telling you, that's real. So I believe, trust me. What's this one?
Incredible video trending social media of what looks like an extraterrestrial short gray. Now we also have a picture of this fella at the bottom of the video, as you guys could see. Apparently this home security camera in what they're titling on social media Skinwalker Ranch happens to be this baby little alien that's like 3 to 4 feet. And you know, many people have claimed to have seen these grays, and sometimes they're tall, sometimes they're not. But you know, if you look at the pyramids and you know, all the indigenous people back in the days, they used to draw these grays on the walls of the pyramids. And what do they have in common with human beings? Is it humans from the future coming back? Comment below.
I see, like, I believe that one right there. Like, very quick and shadowy, short. That one, I believe it, man. And that's one I'm not scared of. That's one that I would fight to the death. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because now they're coming to Earth, and I'm terrified. I think that's going to happen sometime soon. But yeah, no, I believe it, man. And yeah, just out there walking around that barn, just looking for You know what I mean? Like just walking around looking at stuff. I believe it, man. I hope that the shorter ones are the ones that we deal with, and it isn't the ones that are like 8 feet tall, because again, it's gonna be hard to deal with. Elf type creature caught in Mexico. Oh no.
Elf type creature caught in Mexico.
Oye, loco, ¿qué es lo que se ve ahí atrás del palo, güey? ¡Eso, güey! ¡Ah! ¡Loco, ¡No me dejó el foco!
I believe that one. See, I believe that one. I've seen a lot of little guys like that running around in some of these TikTok videos. Like there's one that wears like a little suit or has like little boxing gloves or something on. Like that's real. They have, like, there's all over the world, there's these like super miniature people that are real, that are alive. So that one I believe, he's just running around. Like that's just a little guy. I don't think he's an elf. I just think he might be a human, that a regular person that has, you know, some sort of disability that is tiny like that, like super tiny. I believe it though. Him running around there. Nope. Nope. Don't like that at all. I don't like that because I believe in shadow people, because I've seen one. And what if like the pet that you get, like what if all pets, things that are like natural pets, like a dog, and by natural I mean like the normal things that are pets, what if like at night they turn into like some shadow figure? So all dogs, you know, or like that, or all cats are like that, and so it's just running around your house as a shadow thing, and it turns into, whenever you're not looking, it turns back into the animal.
Uploaded to YouTube by the channel True Horror Stories of Texas, this footage was allegedly originally captured by a Nazi photographer in Siberia in 1948. As though that fact alone wouldn't make any footage captured unsettling enough, this video is particularly unusual. The mysterious footage appears to capture an animal that can only be classified as the long-extinct woolly mammoth. The size and shape of a large tusked elephant, the creature seems too obviously long-haired to be anything else. The timing is eerie, as at that point the animal had long been extinct, while technology had not yet evolved to the point of creating such an animal digitally. An extremely short clip, this footage is still unsettling nonetheless. Could this really be a woolly mammoth that has somehow managed to survive in the harsh wilderness of Siberia?
Dude, listen, man. Who's to say that they're just gone? You know, these are places that are so cold that maybe they just either migrated, or some of them were left, that they didn't die off. I believe it, man. And the Nazis were crazy. You know, they did insane science stuff. Maybe they made that. You know what I mean? Like genetically engineering stuff clear back then. You never know. Like, these are things that are not too crazy to me, and I believe it. Especially if that footage is like a blurry, like something blurry from back then. That was like, obviously it's predating internet, it's predating any type of modern technology, especially AI. Then it's like, we'll have to look that up and see if that's like real footage and it's blurry. But I believe that one. I believe that stuff. I believe that they had crazy stuff. Exorcism being performed in Indonesia. Here we go. The only thing about the video that pulls me out of it is the laugh. If they left out the laugh, I'd been like, that's the goddamn devil. But I believe it. I still believe it, man. I believe it. Listen, I'm invested. I'm in there, and I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. All right, it's the last one. It says she fell from the sky.
This creepy video is going viral right now, and it comes from San Juan and the Dominican Republic. And in it you can see an old lady with long muddy hands But in the full clip, they question her on whether she's a witch and why she fell from the sky. However, she doesn't seem to answer and talks under her breath. But this next clip is relatively new, as it comes out of Romania, and you can see what many believe is a witch caught on security camera. Now the Reddit user that posted this video alleges that this driveway was enclosed and that there was no way in or out without scaling an incredibly high wall. But let me know what you think.
Witches, man. We know voodoo is real. We know that stuff's going on. We've been seeing it for a long time. It's like in cultures, you know what I'm saying? And so we know that this is happening. We know that there is that stuff. I think witchcraft is real. I do, man. And again, that freaks me out, because if I seen a witch just wandering around out my front yard, I'd beat the hell out of it. I'd beat it up. And it just scares me, man. It's like, because even if I don't believe in the like the magic wand, you know, that's like fairies have those too, right? But whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like the witch stuff, like the other part of the witch things freak me out, man. I think it's tied to evil. It's scary. And we know pagan religions have that kind of thing, right? Like, I think there's like earth witches or something like that, or forest witches or whatever it is, that are all about like earth-based things. So I believe it, though. I believe it. And I believe that video, because the way she was leaning up on that car and she just kind of like had her hand up on that, that's, AI is not that good. I believe that one. Caught it on cam. Get that witch away from my Camry, you know? I believe it, though, dude. I believe it. I believe there's so much out there, and to dismiss even like the smallest thing just because you want to say it's crazy is crazy to me. But yeah, I believe all that stuff, man. And I think that woolly mammoths are real, and I think witches are real. I think all this shit's real, and they all hang out together, and it scares me, and everything scares me. And the more we do this video, the more anxiety I get. So this channel is going to make me spiral. So until I go into a psych ward, I want to say thank you for watching. And if you like what you see, like and just, you know, subscribe to it. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends about it. If you have any suggestions, send them my way. I will watch it, and I will probably believe it. I believe most of everything, and I have reasonings in my head that I will back up the videos with, and you can't tell me any different. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.